Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, or welcome back to another collective monthly haul speed reviews video. Today I'm going to be talking about all the beauty products that I've purchased in the month of July, and I will give you my roundup thoughts. All these products that I'm going to be talking about today have been featured in at least one of the videos already. So some of these products already made it into my July favorites. I definitely did a little bit of damage in July trying new products. However, I do not have any regrets because majority of these things are really good quality and I've been loving on them so much, and I cannot wait to tell you all about them. In the month of July, I also purchased a few things for lifestyle and fashion, which I'm going to be doing a separate video on because there's quite a few items and you might see some of those in my August monthly favorites, so keep an eye on that. If you're new here, hi, my name is Eve and I love all things beauty. Here on my channel I share about makeup, skincare, hair care, and at times lifestyle things like travel, fashion, and lifestyle vlogs. I upload new videos every week, and if that sounds interesting to you, I hope you enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel, and without further ado, let's dive into monthly collective haul speed reviews. All these products have already been featured on my channel, so you've seen them in action. I will, of course, link all those related videos that I'm referring to in the description box for you, or also here in the cards at the end of the video for you to catch up just in case you missed them. So today's video is a speed review video. I will be going straight to the point. Did I like something? Did I not like something? And why? So we have complexion products to talk about, a ton of lip products, eye products, some skincare, very minimal, but there's still some skincare that will be included in today's video. So let's start from the complexion products. Very exciting category for me personally. I love complexion products. So the first product that I want to talk about is this Smashbox Always On Skin Balancing Foundation. I initially purchased mine in a different shade and I used this on camera for you for a try-on video, and then I exchanged it for this shade. So the first shade didn't work out for me as well. This one is a really good match for me. I can make it work in summer as well as in winter, so this is a really good match. It's L10N. I really like the packaging, a very nice pump also, and it's not a messy pump. So I have been using this foundation a lot, you guys. I have been using it a lot. I've used it in several of my videos already. I love this formula. I think it's beautiful on skin. It gives you beautiful coverage. It applies so easily on skin. It just melts onto skin. It doesn't look heavy, and it's also very long wearing. On my combination oily skin, I think it wears beautifully. It doesn't settle into lines. I have been really loving this formula. It looks beautiful and wears beautifully on my skin, so I'm really happy I picked it up. Another complexion product that I've been really loving is this skin tint from Maybelline. So this product comes in the glass packaging. It has a dropper, and the coverage is so beautiful for this. It's medium, but you can definitely build it up a little bit. You can see that this formula has some glow in it already. There's some radiance going on. I shake this before applying it to my face. It's just so beautiful. It is so long lasting, and it gives you the radiance that is not glittery. It just gives you that beautiful natural glow to your skin that is just so flattering. Shade also works for me, but more so for my summer complexion. It's 118. It does, however, initially smell like alcohol, but the scent does not linger, and it's also not irritating to my skin. The next complexion product, I will pop a picture for you here because I tried it in a sample size like this. It's a NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation that I've tried here in my last try-on video. I did get it in a small sample size. However, I had enough samples to try it further out past the video, and I have to tell you that gave me such a gorgeous coverage. And if you saw that try-on video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It made me look flawless, and it truly looked like I had filter on my face. It was gorgeous. However, in real life, up close, as the day progressed, it definitely looked more makeup-y and heavy and kind of cakey. And I tested all the samples that would match my skin tone, and I've worn that foundation 6 times total, and I would get the same effect every single time. And I just know that I'm glad I tried it in the tiny sample and that I didn't purchase the entire bottle, because that formula is definitely a little bit heavier for me. So let's talk about this new product. I actually have this on my face today. The name is not on the packaging, but this is a new cream bronzer from Juvia's Place. I got mine in a shade Buttercream. This is the lightest in the range. I have already tested this on camera and gave you my first impression thoughts, but my first impression thoughts have not changed. I think that this formula is beautiful. It applies so seamlessly and effortlessly. I applied with my small round buffing brush, and it's just a seamless application. It does build up in layers, and it's still seamless. It doesn't look patchy. It's just so easy to use this product. The formula is really nice and creamy, but not oily, and it lasts really well on skin. I do not have any problems with this wearing off throughout the day. I do, however, set it with another powder bronzer product because it does have a little bit of glowiness, like creamy feel to it. So I do like to set it, especially especially in the weather conditions that I am in and with my skin type. So the formula generally is beautiful and I have nothing bad to say about it. I really, really enjoy this. I think the undertone is just gorgeous, and I am glad I picked the lightest one because I think it's a little bit more of like a contouring bronzy shade on the borderline of coolness and warmness. It's not too ashy, too gray, so it doesn't look like a straight up contouring shade. So I think they did a really, really good job creating the shade specifically for fair people. Works for my complexion now in summer, and I know I'm going to be using it quite a bit going into winter. However, one thing to know about this product that it does have very, very small gold shimmer particles. They almost look like glitter, but they're very, very fine. I am wearing it today and I do not know if you can see it, but it's definitely visible when you look up close to me, or if I look up close in the mirror. It doesn't look bad by all means, but it is visible to the eye. So I just wanted to point that out. Let's talk about this primer. Very few words about this because I've already spoken about this in my monthly favorites of July, and I think I've used it in a few of my other videos. This is a mattifying 12-hour shine control primer from MAC. This is a one big container of 1 fluid ounce. It does have a really nice, comfortable nozzle-less squeezy tube, very comfortable packaging. This is so good for your T-zone if you're oily. This mattifies. I get like a good 5-6 hours of wear in this crazy hot and humid Florida weather right now, and I think this is pretty incredible. So I'm very, very happy with this primer. So a little bit of random product here, but excuse my sponge is also very, very dirty right now because I've used it. This is a Cookies and Cream collection, or Cookies and Dream collection from e.l.f. that was launched last year. This is the second sponge that I had to repurchase because this is so good. I love the sponge so much. I use it the most. Very, very, very good quality. So let's talk a little bit about the Give Beauty. Okay, I have these 3 products: the bronzer duo, the bronzer contour duo, the blush duo, and the highlighter. I've already featured this again in a few of my videos, and all 3 products made it into my monthly favorites already. However, it is still a favorite. I'm going to be jumping ahead here, but very, very quick speed reviews. I, first of all, absolutely love what they did with the packaging. Quite on brand with like really cool designs, but I really love that they all have different design on them because you know which one is which. And if you need a bronzer, you know exactly which one you're reaching for. So the bronzer duo is excellent. I got mine in shade Heating Up. So there's a cream product and a powder product here. And this is a really nice also like contouring, bronzing shade. Very beautiful formula, easy to apply, just very seamless, and it does build up a little bit. I also really love how it wears. I think this is a really, really good quality. I wish the cream product was covered with a clear flap to just protect the powder particles coming into it, but it is what it is. And this bronzer looks very light. However, it does show up on my fairest complexion. Also, this formula is more of your satin finish, so I think it looks really, really beautiful on skin. And then as far as the blush duo, I love this shade so much. This is the orangey option. Shade is called Flirty Talk. One is a matte formula, one is a satin, and I think they paired the shades really well. It's a beautiful formula. It is quite pigmented. However, it's also buildable. I prefer to use a nice fluffy brush and just go in lighter layers and just build them up. The color is so stunning. It's just absolutely stunning. If you love orangey, like peachy blush, I think this is as close as to orange that you can get, and it just looks beautiful. I do not have issues with this blush fading off of my skin. These 2 blushes are very beautifully complementing to each other, and this also can be worn on its own, and it looks beautiful. And as far as the highlighter, I've used this quite a bit. I really, really love how it looks on skin. You can definitely go a little bit lighter handed and it would give you more of a subtle effect, but you can also build it up and it looks very, very seamless on skin. So I've been really enjoying this. I find it being very universal shade. So if you only have one highlighter, I think this is one that would go with a lot of different looks that you may create. The next item that I picked up was the new duo from Patrick Ta. This is a shade that's a Barbie shade. It actually matches my shirt today very well. This is in the shade She Is Given, and I've used this on camera for that Barbie makeup inspired look that I did already. I love this formula from prior, and I do have 2 different colors in this blush duo. I was waiting for Patrick Ta to launch this Barbie pink shade. Pink Barbie blush just went viral and a lot of different brands started launching it and jumping on the trend train, and I was waiting for Patrick Ta to launch it. It is a very specific shade and I wanted it to be in a duo of cream and powder, and I wanted this to be in this packaging because I think whatever he did with this packaging, having like a beautiful cover and the packaging is luxury, I did not know by all means if he was going to launch it, but I'm glad he did, and I'm glad I picked this up. I just love the formula on this blush duos. Both cream and powder, they're super easy to apply. They last on skin. This color definitely looks intimidating in the pan, but it's a little bit more forgiving on the skin, let's say. So it's not as scary once you start applying it. So now let's get into the lip category because I have quite a few products to share with you today. Let's begin from what I have on my lips today. The pencil that I have on today is this from Too Faced. It's called Lady Bold. The packaging, you guys, the packaging is so cute. It's square. It's rose gold, very nice size for the pencil. You can outline your lips comfortably, also fill them in. And then how cute is this little heart at the end? So this little heart is a button. To get the pencil out, you need to click on here on the button. Once you click it out, the pencil does not go down, but at the same time, each click would give you just tiny amount of the pencil. So it's not like very scary, like you're gonna like overexpose it. So the formula is super nice. It's so comfortable. It's not too creamy and slippery. It's soft enough that you can comfortably outline your lips and not making it messy. Very long wearing. This shade is called Badass and it's beautiful, like neutral, and has a little bit of pinkiness in it, so it's so flattering. This pencil moved into my purse because I feel like it's very easy to apply without needing to retouch the edges with a concealer brush, none of that. So excellent formula. I'm happy I picked it up. Next two products that I have on my lips are these two products, which basically came from a trio from Hershey's and GLAMLITE collaboration. I featured this collection in a separate video. Also, I do have swatches for everything on my Instagram. This is a bullet lipstick in the matte formula, and this is a gloss. Everything smells delicious, like Hershey's cookies and cream chocolate bar. The lipstick doesn't really smell that much, but the lip gloss does. And the lip gloss formula is so nice. I love the high shine lip glosses, something that smooths your wrinkles and just give you like that beautiful reflect, even like a visual effect of larger lips. So I've been using this a lot and I really like the applicator. It's really nice and pointed. So it's very comfortable to apply the product on your lips. And also this bullet lipstick, it's matte, but it doesn't look like drying, or it doesn't feel drying on your lips. It doesn't accentuate the lines. So it looks beautiful on its own. I'm comfortable wearing it on its own, but also makes a beautiful combination with this product. And then as far as the lip pencil that came with a Hershey's collection from GLAMLITE, this has a little bit of that 90s grungy brown shade, and it's a little bit deeper. So I think it's beautiful. I don't think this is my everyday like go-to shade because it's a little bit, it's beautiful, but I feel like it's a little bit more dramatic. So I would wear this when I would go out, when I want to look a little bit more glam and a little bit more bold. But overall, the formula is very nice and I enjoy it. And then I also purchased Huda Beauty Lip Blush in the shade Peachy Kiss. This was the orangey one. And this is a stain. It's meant to be dual use for your lips or cheeks. It definitely is a stain and it does stain very well. I can't say that it lasts me the entire day, but it would give me probably about half of day wear and then I have to reapply. I think I enjoy it as a base for my lip glosses. The lip gloss that I like to pair it with currently is this one from Too Faced. This is the Lip Injection lip gloss and I got mine in the shade On Blast. I really like the formula. It's a little bit tingling, but I am the person who likes tingling formulas, like those plumping tingling lip glosses. So I can tolerate quite a bit. So for me, this is nothing really, but if you cannot tolerate, I would say just skip on it because it might be a little bit too much for you and not enjoyable. It's that milky formula. It doesn't have any shimmers to it. However, there are a lot of shades available and some of them are shimmery, but I specifically enjoy this milky formula because it gives you the most glossy, watery effect on your lips that is just so juicy and so beautiful. I rarely say the word obsessed, but I am obsessed with this formula and this shade. It just does something for me. Whenever I put it, I just feel gorgeous. So I love it that much. It just moved in already into my purse. So a lot chat about this Juvia's Place lip oil. So they launched them in 5 different scents. Mine is watermelon, but I wish it was more watermelon-y. I don't think it really smells that vivid watermelon. To me, it feels more of a balm oil. It definitely coats your lips really nicely. And I feel like it's very occlusive. It goes into every single wrinkle that I have on my lips. And I do have quite wrinkly lips. And I have really liked this. So let's talk about this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush liquid lipstick. I got mine in the shade a Ruby Blur. Beautiful luxury packaging. This component is plastic, but this one, it feels like metal and it is a little bit weighted. It has a very interesting applicator. It's almost like a diamond shape on top and a little bit curved. This applicator makes a lot of sense. They did something with this applicator. I understand why the word blur is in the name, because once you apply it, you primarily apply it first on the center of your lips, right? And then you drag it out. By the time you get to the contour and then you use the tip of the applicator, it really gives you that blurring soft matte effect. Go and watch the video where I tried it because it's very noticeable how this worked. I used this on camera without any lip liner. When I tell you this was just a very interesting process of application, I don't think I've ever tried a formula like this. It does feel creamy on application. It doesn't dry out, and it's not like your typical liquid lipstick that feel crusty dusty on your lips. It's not accentuate your lines because it doesn't dry out. It stays creamy on your lips. It's long wearing until you eat something. I hope this makes sense. Like if you just walking around and just go about your day without drinking or eating, it stays on your lips. It doesn't transfer on your teeth, or it doesn't go out of lines on your lips. It doesn't run like in the corners of your mouth. So it stays put. So, and once you eat or drink, it definitely wears off quite a bit off of your lips. So I can't say it's long wearing, but generally the formula is very comfortable. It's cushy, it's soft on lips. It really feels like you don't have anything on your lips. It's super comfortable, super easy to apply. If you go with a bright shade like I did, it definitely does not even require any pencils or any type of concealer to retouch it, because it's just a effortless, very easy application with this applicator. So another lip product that I'm absolutely loving that I've already spoke about here on my channel, this is a Cocoa Bold Bullet Lipstick, a cream formula from Too Faced, and I love the packaging. It has a magnetic cap. I got this in a shade Buttercream, very beautiful and neutral, and I love this shade. It is that shade that goes with everything for me, for my complexion, for my likings of neutral shades. I feel like this is a shade that just goes with everything. This is one of those lipsticks that I could travel with and not worry about bringing 5 other neutral lipsticks with me just to match the undertones. This is that neutral, true neutral undertone that's beautiful on its own, but it also goes with everything. So also, it is a very, very long-lasting formula. I love this so much. And the last lip product that I wanted to talk about today is this one from Tarte. This is a Maracuja Juicy Lip Cream, and I got mine in the shade Soft Rose. Beautiful packaging. It's kind of like metal, but it's considerably light. It doesn't really have too much weight into it. So this is a retractable product. It goes up and down, and this is your lips but better, no makeup type of shade. I think the lip cream is a good definition for it. It feels like a comfortable balm on your lips, but it also gives you, like I said, your lips but better type of thing. If you are very minimalistic with your makeup, or I use it sometimes when I go to the gym, when I go to work out, I just want to have a little bit of color on my lips, but also like do not overdo the makeup. If I just want to be like very, very simple, this is a spot on, gorgeous product. I would highly, highly recommend this. In the past, I've tried a few products from Tarte. There were like plumping formula, the ones with the clicky bottom components, and I did not enjoy those at all. So I was very skeptic when I was purchasing this one. This was on sale during that lip sale a week from Ulta. I didn't have a lot of expectations from this, and knowing that I already didn't like the previous two, and this definitely surprised me in a good way. This next one is a Snail Serum from CosRx. This is as you can see, a freshly repurchased bottle. I needed this back into my life because this is an excellent hydrating product. The first bottle lasted me about a year, and I think it does have a shelf life of 12 months. And this is an excellent hydrator. I slather it on my face whenever I do my exfoliation or whenever I do dermaplaning at home. So this is definitely a product that I just like put all over my face, sometimes in 2 or 3 layers, just let it absorb and reapply in several layers. And I do not get any dry patches, and my skin, even my combination oily skin, still needs to be hydrated. I usually use it at nighttime, but this is an excellent hydrating product. Then I also picked up this Tony Moly Hydra Burst Morning Mask. It's called I Am Green Tea, so cute, and it just looks like that, like a clear green jelly. I do not have a beauty fridge. I just keep this in my regular fridge, and I use it sometimes in the morning, and it feels good. I can't say this is a necessity. It's just more of like that self-indulgence moment. I don't think that I noticed too much of the hydration out of this product necessarily, but it just does feel good when you're using it. So I don't really think it's an essential item, let's say, but it's gonna be good while it will last. So another product that came to me as a sample with my other purchases of skincare, this is from Vichy. This is their hyaluronic acid serum, and this is lovely. This is lovely. You absolutely do not need to spend a lot of money on hyaluronic acid serums. There are plenty of pretty affordable brands that are available if that's a product that you use. I'm glad I have tried this. I had my eyes on it from before, but I've never really purchased this because, like I said, I've been using my Snail Serum for quite some time, and that's been working wonders for me. But this is a really, really lovely hyaluronic acid serum. And then another product that I've been really loving and I've been using on a daily basis, this is my essential morning routine item. This is a vitamin C serum. This is a 15% vitamin C serum from Vichy. I really like this packaging, and this is a very lovely product. I really like the consistency. It does absorb into my skin really nicely, and I do notice the brightening effect from this. Then I also picked up this Got to Be hair gel. This is called Styling Spiking Glue. This is a mini size. It was $3 at Ulta, and I decided to start with a mini product because I was looking for a styling gel for my hair to do very sleek styles whenever I do a bun or ponytail or something like that, and I wanted to tame my flyaways in a very sleek way. And this works, you guys. And this is also the formula that would tame all your flyaways, give you like the very sleek hairstyle. However, it's not crusty. Like if you wanted to brush your hair, it doesn't make your hair like stiff looking, if I hope this makes sense. So you can just brush it off and then do a different style right after that. And also this works beautifully on my eyebrows. That gives you like very nice stronghold without making your brows look crusty and plasticky looking. So I have been really enjoying this, and you get so much product out of this. You get 1.25 ounces. So if you just needed something to hold your brows in place, $3. Then I've tried a Give Beauty mascara sample. I forgot to try it in my video when I was trying a bunch of new products, but this is what the brush looks like. This is a plasticky wand, and I will tell you what right away, I don't hate this mascara. I think the formula is fine. It's just not for me. The wand is fine. I don't think that the shape does much to me. I just know that it gave me separation and it made my lashes obviously darker and a little bit more pronounced, but it didn't give me length. It didn't give me volume. Definitely not volume. I feel like it's more of like a defining, maybe slightly bit lengthening mascara. Formula wise, it did not smudge, but my personal preference lays in volumizing and lengthening mascaras. If I'd have to pick one between those two, I would go for volumizing on any given day. My lashes are somewhat okay length, but I don't get a lot of volume, so I always want more volume to my lashes, and this did not give me any volume. So it's just, for my personal preference, this is not the mascara that I prefer, but I don't think it's a bad mascara. If you just like your lashes to be defined and colored a little bit darker, you might like this. So let me show you two other repurchased items. I repurchased a Lift and Snatch brow tint pen from NYX. This is in a shade taupe. This is a really good quality product if you like this type of product. It has a bristle brush, very thin applicator, and very convenient to fill in your brows to give that depth to your brows and volume. And also if you need to draw like a tiny tail to your brows, you can also do it with this pencil. It's so good. And then I also repurchased this lash glue from Kiss as well. This is in the shade black. It does come in clear, but me personally, I did not like clear. This is my third one, I believe, since I discovered it. I really love this so much. I can't be without this. I'm using it today with my strip lashes. If I am wearing lashes and an eyeliner, this is what I'm using. I cannot be without this right now. Then I tried two liquid eyeliners. This one is from CoverGirl. I believe this is their new one. It's called Exhibitionist Lash Can I talk today? Exhibitionist Lash Enhancing Liquid Eyeliner, and I got mine in shade Rich Brown 300. This is what the packaging looks like. The tip is a little bit longer, very nicely pointed, but felt. When it comes to eyeliners, I do not have a preference, felt tip or brush, as long as it's not runny. If it's a brush applicator, I need it to be all the bristles being tucked in together. If one of them is sticking out like this, that's trash for me. I don't have time for it. And that happened to me so many times with bristle brush liquid liners that I almost prefer felt tips, but at the same time, I really don't have preference. As long as it doesn't do weird things and all those bristles stay together, that's good enough for me. I can work with that. I am very much okay with felt tip applicators as long as they are a little bit longer and has a little bit flex to it. I need the tip to be a little bit flexible. So this has a very nice length to it. So I really like this. As far as color being brown, you know, I've been on a search for a brown liquid eyeliner for this whole entire year since I discovered my Fenty one, and I've been really trying to find a more affordable substitute for it. This is not the brown color that I want. It's more towards black. This is definitely not your light brown shade. It's definitely more on the darker side, closer to the black, but it is still lighter than black. Formula is really nice. It's not runny. It's opaque. It's not super matte. As you can see, it has a little bit of sheen to it. It's almost matte, let's say. It's almost matte, but I really like that it's opaque. It doesn't skip. Either you apply it on your bare lid or on your eyeshadow, and yeah, very nice. So then I also have the Maybelline Tattoo Studio ink pen. This is another brown eyeliner. Mine is in the shade brown, and the applicator is bristles. And I really like this, but I just feel like I've only had this for about a month or so, and I feel like the ink starts wearing off, and it's a little bit inconsistent over eyeshadow. I feel like on the bare lid it goes nicely, or if your eyeshadow is more of like the thinner formula, like satin finishes and stuff, if your eyeshadow is a little bit thicker, has a little bit of more maybe like thicker texture, then I feel like I'm not getting the opacity as well as on a bare lid or on a thinner eyeshadow. I hope this makes sense. Overall, this is a good quality. It doesn't run, it's easy to apply, and the bristles are together. You know, they're not flaring out and causing me difficulty. So it's not necessarily that I don't like it, but I also don't think I will be repurchasing in the future. I don't think it's gonna get a holy grail status. And then I also picked up the Vivid Brights, a liquid eyeliner from NYX, and this is fun, you guys. This is such a fun eyeliner. I got mine in the shade Cayenne Simp. This is a bristle brush applicator, and it's very pointed, super thin, and considerably easy to apply. If you like very, very skinny liner, this is the one. It comes in a lot of fun shades, and this is a shade. It's beautiful teal, like muted teal. Love the shade. I actually bought this to match the eyeshadow palette that I picked up from NYX, but this shade is so beautiful. If you do not like vibrant blues or grays necessarily, this is kind of like in the middle between grays and blues. It's like that very soft transition shade between those two. It's so flattering. I love this so much. I pair this with a black liner or with a brown one. So I would do the outer part with the darker liner, and then I would do this on the inner. So it would be like a transition between this one to darker one. So pretty, so fun. Why not? This is very nice formula. It doesn't wear off. Very easy to apply. I'm very happy with it. And then I also got these two products for my eyebrows, which I have been really much enjoying. This Express, what is it called? This Maybelline Express Brow. The Maybelline Express Brow is beautiful. I got mine in the shade Soft Brown. This is very, very nice soft brown shade, and very nice formula. It is soft, but not too soft. Very easy to use, fills in your sparseness whenever you need it. If you need to draw a tail on your eyebrows, it lets you do that. I think this is a very good drugstore affordable eyebrow pencil. And I also picked up the Tattoo Studio Brow Style and Gel, also in the shade Soft Brown. The brush looks a little bit wider from one side and a little bit thinner on the other side. I think it definitely is a helpful thing. If you've been to my channel, you know I've tried so many tinted brow gels. This is the product that I've discovered several years ago, and this is probably my most used brow product at the moment because it does the majority of the job for me when I do my brows. I do prefer a little bit bolder eyebrows like today. I don't have a lot of brows, so I have a lot to fill in, and the tinted brow gels do that for me very quick. Like, so the tinted brow gels is like that product for me that is like multitasking for all the things that I need to do with my eyebrows. Generally, I think that this formula is really nice. It gives you a really beautiful stronghold. I love strong hold. My brows need to stay where I put them. I do not like flexible holds on my eyebrows. It's just not the product for me. This has a really nice strong hold. However, it's also very liquid formula. Whenever I take the brush out, it carries a lot of product. I always have to clean off the brush, but other than that, this is a good product. Okay guys, these are all complexion and eye products and lip products and some skincare products that I've purchased in the month of July primarily, and a few of these items came from month of June. I've also tried eyeshadow palettes, and there is a good pile of them. However, I will be putting them in a separate video because there are enough to talk about for a complete separate video, and I do not want to be rushing myself through squeezing it into this video and make it even longer. So if you are interested to see that, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and turn your notifications. That way when that video goes live, you will not miss an upload from me. If you have any questions or thoughts in regards of all the products that I shared with you today, leave them in a comment section below. I will be more than happy to chat with you there. If you enjoyed this video, give this a big thumb up, and if you're not yet a subscriber, I invite you to subscribe to my channel before you leave today. Thank you so much for watching, hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye.